Okay, it's Saturday the 11th of September, 3 o'clock-ish. So I got up a bit late today. I'm flying solo as well today, I'm on my own. Makes a change actually, not, just something different. Yeah, I got up late. So I'm doing a little bit of a walk down to Woodridge Moor, which I know I've done in one of my previous videos. But I'm kind of, because I got up late, it's a beautiful autumn afternoon, so I want to take advantage of some of the day. And October's not far away, and the stags will be starting to rut pretty soon, sort of, I don't know, mid to late October. And I know last year the rut started and ended early. So I'm heading down to Woodridge Moor, a bit of a scouting exercise really, just to sort of see if there's any sort of deer starting to gather. So this could be a short video. Hooray! Everyone says, or it might not exist at all. So I'm going to see how I get on anyway, and anything else I see on the way I'll take a photo of or record. But hopefully the name of the game is to see if we're lucky enough to get some stags or red deer on video. Anyway, let's see how we go. So this is great. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm on Woodridge Moor. And I've definitely just heard a stag bellowing. I'll try and turn the camera around behind those trees. I think I'm just gonna sit up here and hope it or they come out to me. Because if I try, I'm no stalker, and if I try and walk up to them, they're bound to hear me and run off. But I'm downwind as well, so fingers crossed. I'm just going to look around there and see if there's somewhere quite immediately like I can sit up on. Anyway, good luck. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Okay. I've been here a little while. I've heard nothing else. So I'm going to saddle back up and attempt to move on a little bit as quietly as I can, which can be difficult. Anyway, let's give it a go. Okay, well, that was, didn't see anything, but not unsuccessful. We heard one, that there's droppings around and there's fresh footprints, so they're definitely here. So I can't think I might make this sort of like a part one, and we'll see how we go. I'm not sure what we're doing tomorrow. It'll be a walk tomorrow, but if I can get up early and come back here, or even perhaps one evening, I'll have a bit more luck. It's hard going to get to a decent spot where they obviously are, or have been, or are using boggy, tall grass. Plenty of insect repellent or naughty life at the ready. But I mean that they're there. So so I think I'll make this part one. I'll keep it all, and I'll see how we go. And fingers crossed we'll get to see some red deer. That'd be really nice. There's some wonderful views as well. A lot of looking at wildlife is just being out, and I'm no expert at wildlife spotting, but I have spent quite a bit of time, because I'm quite sad like that, just sitting for hours. Haven't got so much time these days, but once you know where something is, if you just keep going back and you're patient and you're persistent, eventually you can be treated with some wonderful views. views. So we'll see how we go. Okay, checking out. Just on my way home. Look at him checking me out. The cat. Didn't know what it was at first. Thought it was a log. Look at him. Huh. Well, do have a tripod really. But something extra to carry. Anyway, let's leave you to it, cat. So part 2 of trying to get some shots of some red deer on Witheridge Moor. Funny, I got a photo of it, but I was just walking up on a triangulation marker for OS maps. I think they are the concrete pillars. Yeah, nice young buzzard. I've got some photos of it. Just perched there looking around. And my confidence got a bit higher, for I'll get a bit of a film of it. And as soon as I focused and I was about to press play, the thing flew away. So I failed. But yeah, some photos hopefully. But yeah, anyhow, we're gonna nip back now to the same spot where I was yesterday. I'm gonna spend a bit of time just sitting down quietly and seeing if anything appears. Cheated a bit. I got lift up here today just to save a bit of time more than anything. But yeah, let's see how we get on. It's another beautiful autumn morning, and yeah, here we go. Let's have a look. Okay, that's me for a bit. I'm just going to sit quietly by this tree. Try not to move around too much. And yeah, let's just see what happens. It's very quiet. So yeah, here we go. So I'm just walking back, and I mean, these weren't here yesterday. I don't think they were, but you can see where things have been sat. You know, I think that's about a deer size, sort of curled up. And there's a trap, those trees. There's a track with real heavy footprints set in it. So I don't know, it's always difficult, you know, it's what you do, there's so much evidence around. Is it worth just coming and hit this? Because you use the cover, those trees there lead to a road, so I could use the cover of the trees to get in early one morning, perhaps to sit there and look out sort of here. The only thing is, that's quite a restricted view, whereas where I've just been, it's much more, you see much more of the landscape. On that note, actually, I'm quite pleased with that spot. I was being quiet because a pigeon landed right beside me, saw me and took off, and even squirrel, that tree I was leant up against, yeah, a squirrel suddenly appeared and yeah, took one look at me, I took a look at it, we sort of checked each other out, and then it bolted. So I was being quiet enough. It's just a case of being at the right place at the right time. That's what it's all about, this really. Be at the right, you know, get yourself in roughly the right area and stay put and just see what comes along. Anyway, here we go. I'm It's obviously it's quite rough going, so I'm making my way out, and on the way out I'll obviously keep looking, and you never know your luck. You can't get much more organic than this, these blackberries. Let's go in. Yeah, they're good. Okay, it's Saturday the 18th of September, and this is part 3 of trying to get some video of some red deer on Witheridge Moor. Yeah, so this week, yeah, a real noticeable change. Autumn really is upon us now. The days are getting noticeably much shorter. A lot of the field has been ploughed. At the start of the week, the last 4 years or so, I'd say swallows and house martins, their visitor numbers have been in decline during the summer months. It just doesn't seem to be as many around. And the start of this week, I mean, I'm sure some have gone already actually, headed south, back to Africa. At the start of this week there was loads quite high up and like having almost like a feeding frenzy. And this week there's been a noticeable drop of swallows and house martins. In fact, on the way out of the village, I saw lots roosting on the telegraph wires, and to me that's always a sure sign they're getting ready to fly off. So I reckon the next good northerly wind, the swallows remaining and house martins, they could well be off until next spring. So yeah, it's been you can really notice a change coming on this week. But anyway, we're going to head on to Witheridge Moor. About 4 o'clock now. The time we get there it's going to be about 5ish. And we'll go back to where I was last week and see what we can see. Okay. Success in the sense of I've seen one. I was walking through those trees there, trying to be quiet, and obviously not quiet enough because I saw one. It was in the opening here, and it charged off into those trees over there. Now, I'm back in the same place I was last week, and I'm very aware that, you know, if you do creep up on these things and you started them, I've been charged before, so I'm just gonna, they're here somewhere. I've seen at least one, so I'm just going to sit here quietly for an hour or so. I'm looking around now, and hopefully we'll have some success. So anyway, let's see what happens. Well, this is unfortunate. It started raining. Waterproof's on, first time in months. Certainly the bottoms. Yeah, so I'm going to head out and try and keep dry, well, as dry as I can, skin wise. I'm obviously going to get soaked on the outside, but anyway, yeah, we saw one, well, I saw one, so we're getting closer. Better cover up before the camera gets soaked. See you in a bit. Okay, well off Witheridge Moor now, and I think it's fair to say my exit was hilarious. So yeah, it was raining, as you know, and I'm going off the moor, and it absolutely hammered down. So like this time of year, I've just got like trail runners on, and they are Gore-Tex line. I am a believer in Gore-Tex. It does help keep your feet dry. Just let me get off the way a second for this car. Yeah, it does help you keep your feet dry, but it does have its limitations. And it was raining so hard after about minutes. my feet were drenched. Not a problem, that happens. So I'm going a bit further, and I've had a few problems with cows in the past, as you know. And I'm going back up to the top of the moor, and I look ahead and I see some cows. Now I know the Ridge Moor does have cows on it, so that wasn't like a surprise, but I see some cows. And a couple of them were like charging around, so I got binoculars on them. And yeah, I don't know if it was the rain, but yeah, 3 or 4 of these cows. I heard of about 20, 15 maybe, I don't know. Yeah, but they were being particularly boisterous. And I thought, do you know what? I don't want to be walking through them, even if I act boring. That's my normal tactic. So I had to put a huge dog leg in. Well, not huge, but you know, a big dog leg in. And Ridge Moor is full of what I think the military call baby heads, great big tufts of grass. And it's hard going to get into where I try and spot the deer. But then walking through that even further in the pouring rain made it even trickier. And you know, I don't like my hood up at the best of times because it limits your peripheral vision. And when you've got a herd of cows you're trying to look at and listen for, you want it up even less. But yeah, these baby heads, you know, when you're walking along, you might put your foot down where you think is level, but it's not. It'll drop down about half a metre, sometimes a metre even perhaps. So you know, you've got to be careful. So that slowed me down. Anyway, the time I got out of Ridge Moor, it's fair to say I was drenched, but my waterproof gear, my jacket and my bottoms, Alp kit, rock on. Yeah, they manufacture it, and it's kept me really dry. So yeah, and they've been away for quite a few months. They've not really been in the elements because it's not been a bad summer really. And yeah, so yeah, still nice and dry, brilliant. Anyway, looks like we might be treated to a nice sunset now the rain's passed. See you in a bit. Okay, so heading back to Ridge Moor. See if we can get some deer. We've changed tactics a bit today. Tactical change. I want to go a bit wider, a bit of a wider angle, and then we'll work my way in. So hopefully I can attempt to creep up on them if they're there. Yeah, so it looks like I'm going to miss the actual rut because my surgery date is going to be on the 14th of October, hopefully. So yeah, that's going to be a long recovery time. So hopefully we'll at least see some deer today, which would be nice. So anyway, I'm heading on up now, and yeah, let's see what happens. I think it's fair to say I'm useless at photographing or trying to film wildlife. You know, on the walk down to the moor here, you know, I see beautiful buzzards and just seen a lizard, squirrels doing their trapeze acts in the trees. So let's get my camera out of off. So I might have to resort to cows and sheep, which are nice in their own way, but I haven't got that wild element, I suppose. Yeah, so I'm just going to keep being persistent in what I've been doing, get myself to a spot. So I'm changing tactics a bit today. I want to get myself to a spot which I think has got a good vantage point and I can get in reasonably quietly to, and just sit up there for a bit and hope something comes to me. I don't suppose my bright blue top helps, but you know, I can't, you know, I enjoy the walking, and things I see on the way is my usual sort of thing. You know, I come across bits of wildlife, so you know, I don't necessarily want to spend out on camouflage gear because particularly walking down the lanes, I mean, you want to be seen by traffic. But yeah, I've got a black jacket in my bag, but I don't know. Anyway, let's talking of traffic, there's a car. Let's see a moped even. Let's see how we get on. Yeah, okay, the wind shifted a bit. and it's actually not going to be in my favour. I don't smell the best to humans at times, so yeah, I think I'm going to be given away quite easily. So what I'm going to do, I'm still going to stick to the plan, but it's really a case of looking well ahead and to the sort of northeast and sort of east-northeast, and hopefully I'll be lucky. I said that's not to say, you never rule anything out. I mean, I could stumble across something, but anyway, yet again, persistence, and yeah, let's see what happens. I think it's the third time I've said that, but let's see what happens. That's the fourth. Every week, I've been doing this for a few weeks now, walking up here, and every week I've seen these guys, and oh, looks like one's going to visit us. Two's going to visit us. 3 are going to visit us. Oh no, I think I'm going to feed them. Sorry guys, got nothing for you. Yeah, they're quite cute, so I thought I'd put them on the film a little bit. Oh, look at them. Okay, I'm going to have some time with the pigs. See you in a bit. Okay, about to start venturing into the original. I was going to put my black walking jacket on, just because it's not quite as dazzling, shall we say, as the blue top. But it's just so humid. I'm not going to bother. I don't know, that goes against everything from my limited knowledge that you're supposed to do when you try to get something on camera. But yeah, I'm just going to go on in. I've had a nice walk down here and continue just looking around, and hopefully we will strike lucky. Anyway, yeah, here we go. Brilliant. There's a stag. The video can't pick it up, but it's got huge antlers, and I'd say it's about 800 metres to my north. It's not seen me. I've ducked back down into cover. I don't quite know what to do. Yeah, so I think I'll try and just get a still photo of it. But yeah, big stag. I thought it was must look like a hay bale at first. Anyway, here we go. Well, I don't know how those photos are coming out, probably rubbish because it was a long way away, but what it does show is persistence pays off. So I'm really pleased with that. So I think I'm going to move on a bit. That stag has wandered off into some trees, so I think I'm going to move off a bit and go back to where I sort of originally thought I'd sit up on, and see what else, if anything else, happens. Okay, I've decided that I'm going to stay here. I did want to work my way over to those trees over there. Others over there. But, we've already seen a stag. I've got good cover here. Well, reasonable cover. So I figure, I'll have to stay put. I've got a good spot, good flat spot. Got some shelter from some trees, cover from some trees. So yeah, I'm going to pitch up here for a bit and see what comes out, if anything. Well, I've tried taking some stills, but down there I think there's a herd of about 12 deer. There they go. 5, 6, 7, I think there's about 12 down there. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to turn off and hope they come this way a bit more. Okay, that little herd of hinds, you still see them there, they're heading north, they're heading away from me. Having a munch on the trees, leaves reaching up. I think there's some quite young ones there as well, perhaps this year. Can't see any this side of the trees anymore. So I want to keep watching and hope some more come out, or these ladies drift back this way. Really, really pleased with that. Check out that stag that's just walked out of the trees. Look at it. Oh wow. So those ladies must be in his, I think they call it a harem. That's a different stag to earlier. On reflection, that one earlier was quite young, but I mean that guy there. I'm zoomed up as much as I can. That guy there's got a nice set of antlers on him. Oh, come back this way. Come on. Look at her. Oh, I can see another. Is that movement to the left of him? Yeah, look, is that little one down there? Little Okay. Well, I'm gonna. That was a spectacular result. I'm turning. Yeah, what's that on the left there? I'm sure there's some younger ones down there. Oh, is that tree moving around? Is it the stag I'm having a munch on the leaves? Let's have a look over to the left. Okay. I'll turn off again for now. Well, the stags, 3 hinds just ran off to the left, immediately followed by the stag. And then the stag let off a really big bellow. So I don't know if there's something else down there which is causing a a bit of a kerfuffle. But yeah, I want to keep watching. And it might be another stag down there. I don't know, but yeah, let's keep watching. It's times like this when it's so tempting to wander down to those trees where the deer were. But they don't know I'm here. That's the element, the advantage I've got. If I go down there and they see me, they'll be off. It's been quiet for a little while now, but I'm just gonna stay here, and hopefully they'll pop out again, because I might just be the other side of the trees. So yeah, just gonna stay and continue to wait, and hopefully we'll get at an even better view. If they get closer, that'd be amazing. Anyway, I'm going back on watch. Okay, they've moved positions 6 metres or so. This is the other side of these trees, and I've got quite a good view down the moor. And yeah, the deer, they're about a kilometre, 800 metres away. I considered moving closer, to be honest, but I know the land down there, only about a couple hundred metres, it turns private, so it seems little point. So I've made a green tea, and I'm just going to stay here, and they might come back. Another little posse might walk past, so yeah, I'm just going to chill out here for a bit and see what else happens. Okay, I'm calling it a day, but success. We've there's a nice little herd there, so that's great. That's shame they didn't get a bit closer so we get a better view of them, because the shots were quite obstructive, should we say, with long grass and things in the way. But yeah, brilliant. Anyway, I've got to concentrate where I'm putting my feet now, because it's quite tough going and yeah, very unstable ground. So yeah, what a result. See you in a bit. Bye.